One technique a man can use for prolonging intercourse is for him to pull out when he feels he is nearing orgasm and go back to performing oral sex on his partner or other sensual forms of foreplay on his partner for a little while, and then going back to having intercourse. This will give the woman more time to become aroused. It is a well-known fact that more women experience orgasm from oral sex more often than from intercourse, so it makes sense to swap in between intercourse and oral sex during lovemaking. This gives the woman more time to become fully aroused and increases her chance of having orgasms during intercourse. It takes discipline and control for a man to keep his erection going when he alternates between intercourse and oral sex or other kinds of foreplay, so it is important for the man to have nothing else on his mind and be fully engaged in the experience. Periods of celibacy. Spiritual sex and spiritual alchemy boils down to the cultivation of spiritual energy through periods of celibacy followed by lovemaking. At first, the periods of celibacy may be difficult. However, once you begin to experience the pleasure of spiritual sex, you'll realize that spiritual sex is as much about spiritual alchemy as it is about sex. When spiritual sex is practiced, the blending and cultivation of male and female energy and the generation of greater and greater life force begins to take place in between sex, so that the spirit of you and your loved one become joined or shared. The power of true spiritual union and love has to be experienced to be believed. However, most people will have experienced something like it in their life, usually when first making love to a new lover or during their first love. During periods of celibacy, your sexual energy will rise up from the base chakra, or sex organs, up the spine until it reaches the heart chakra. When sexual energy rises up to the heart chakra, it becomes spiritual energy. Generally, it takes 3 days for the sexual chakra to charge up, 3 days for the energy of the charged sexual chakra to reach the heart chakra, and 3 days for the heart chakra to fill, and then the love energy of the heart chakra can rise up to the throat and head and the crown chakra. These estimates of time are based on someone who has been through the process of Kundalini awakening and is used to allowing this sexual energy to rise up to the heart chakra. It may take longer for beginners, but as you progress with your Kundalini awakening, it will take less and less time for your sexual energy to rise up to your heart chakra and transform into spiritual energy. For more information on Kundalini awakening, see my Kundalini awakening and joint manipulation videos. Love energy. It is the mixing and blending of love energy in the heart chakra that gives spiritual sex its true blissful and transcendental nature. Once you experience an exchange of true spiritual heart chakra love energy with your partner, you will know that this is what you have been searching for all of your life. All the hard work of learning to meditate and experience Kundalini awakening pays off once you reach this stage. The goal of spiritual sex or tantric sex is to keep mixing and cultivating male and female sexual and spiritual energy within each other's bodies until the energy rises up into the heart chakra. The path for the woman is in her womb. Once her womb becomes filled with blended male and female sexual and spiritual energy, it will begin to rise up into the woman's heart chakra. A male should learn to keep gently making love to his partner for at least 20 minutes after his partner's womb fills and the sexual energy rises up to a heart chakra to allow the mixing of male and female love energy within the heart chakra. You will know when this happens because you will begin to feel like your heart is going to explode from the love energy that is built up inside the heart. The path for energy to mix and rise for the male is through his testicles and his kidneys. As a man makes love to his partner, and his yang travels from his testicles to his penis into his partner's vagina or womb, female energy will travel down his penis into his testicles, so that male and female energy will mix within his testicles and then travel into his kidneys. Once he has given half of his yang to his partner, his kidneys will be filled with half male and half female energy, which will blend into life force and rise up into his heart chakra and become love energy. It also takes a man about 20 minutes to half an hour for his kidneys to half fill with female energy and rise up to his heart chakra. At this point, both partners' sexual orgasms will become extremely sensitive, so that the tiniest stimulation will send waves of ecstasy flowing through your bodies. When both partners have blended male and female energy rising up to the heart chakra, a kind of energy circuit will be formed, so that the penis and vagina will no longer be giving out sexual energy, but instead the love energy in your heart chakras will be flowing through your sexual organs up into the heart chakra as love energy, then back into your sexual organs, creating a circle of energy that transforms sex into a spiritual union of true love. I don't expect you to be able to accomplish all of this in one day. The practice of tantric sex takes time to learn. However, once you experience and begin to master the heart chakra orgasm and learn to keep making love for even longer, you can then begin to experience orgasms within the third eye or brain orgasms. They are a totally different type of orgasm to the heart chakra orgasm. However, with a third eye orgasm, it is not uncommon to have visions of past lives or other types of visions. Love is a natural state for many young people. Unfortunately, the world teaches them to become trapped in their minds, and through the constant bombardment of sensory stimulation that engages the mind and distracts us from the love energy within the heart. Love is a natural state for many young people. Unfortunately, the world teaches them to become trapped in their minds through the constant bombardment of sensory stimulation that engages the mind and distracts us from the love energy within the heart. This is why so many people forget that love is a natural state and become either unhappy or so engrossed in the constant bombardment of their senses by the media and superficial existence that they never notice what they have lost. It can take some people a long time to realize that their head-heart connection has been lost, and the dangers of losing this connection are rather bleak. There are a lot of lost souls out there who are suffering from every form of delusional, self-induced materialistic value system.